If I told you about her, the princess without voice, what would I say?
Well, to say the great director, Guillermo del Toro, has done it again, he's done it again. But in this case, he's done it in a different way. The Shape of Water, Del Toro's newest film, defies common description. I don't know how to describe this movie except as a gorgeous love story. But a love story of the kind you've never seen portrayed before quite like this. You're going to have a mix of film styles, and certainly Del Toro, there is nobody that is more of a film fan and aficionado than he is. So mix King Kong with The Way We Were and any other number of great screen romances, and you have the mix that makes The Shape of Water. But this is a movie so much beyond that. This is about the people that maybe we don't notice, the people we don't see, but there is someone that sees them, and they see each other. And that's what this film is about.
She deaf?
Mute, sir. She can hear you.
You clean that lab, you get out.
This may very well be the most sensitive asset ever to be housed in this facility.
It stars Sally Hawkins. She plays Elisa. Elisa is a mute person who by day sits in her apartment, which is underneath an old, big, pretty much empty movie palace. And she watches movies all day long on her TV set with her best friend Giles, played wonderfully by Richard Jenkins. He is a gay man, but that isn't really overly emphasized. This movie is set in 1962 when it was not easy to come out as gay. But this is a wonderful characterization by Jenkins here, by the way. And they watch all the classic older movies, and she sort of lives in that world, maybe disappointed in the world that she's thrown into. She is mute. This is a completely silent performance by Sally Hawkins, and it's one of the great silent performances. She's just wonderful in this film. Now, by night, she works on the cleaning crew of this top secret facility, and she works with her friend Zelda, played marvelously by the great Octavia Spencer, who's never one not to have a great line to speak or something, and she becomes the voice here for Elisa in many sequences here. Well, one day, an asset is brought in that they call an asset, but this is a creature brought into the facility to be studied by the very evil person overseeing things here, played by Michael Shannon. Well, once Elisa gets a peek into this creature's box, she is smitten, and slowly but surely she starts a relationship with this man, this creature, who can only be described as something looking like the creature from the Black Lagoon or something like that. Really remarkable creation here, and played to the hilt in the form of the wonderful actor Doug Jones, who has worked with Del Toro many times in the past. Their relationship develops, and it is one of two souls looking into each other's eyes. It is really beautiful to behold. This is a movie that not only loves romance, it loves the movies, and in Del Toro's hands, you're in good hands indeed. There is so much to admire about this film, from the cinematography, from the look of it. It was made actually very inexpensively for a movie that looks like it cost $75 to $100 million, with a lot of science fiction and CGI elements, but really it is beautifully rendered here, and mostly though concentrating on the people, the characters that we grow to love as we watch this very wonderful lyrical romantic movie play out, and all of our movie dreams and all of Del Toro's are wrapped in here. If you loved his films like Pan's Labyrinth or Pacific Rim or The Crimson Peak, or many others that he's done, the Hellboy movies. This is a mixture of all of it. He loves monsters, and I suppose you could describe the asset really as a monster as well, but he's not. It's something, as she sees, a very human kind of soul beating inside this outer look. But at any rate, I highly recommend The Shape of Water. It's the shape of movies to come, I hope, from Del Toro, who looks at it as his most personal and finest film, and he's right, it is. And the performances down the line are great, particularly from Sally Hawkins and Doug Jones. This is one you won't soon forget and you'll want to see again right away. I say, go.